Hello and welcome to the second video. This is, I forgot to mention in the video before, this is specifically for week 5. There's going to be new videos each week on a Wednesday, and in this video we're going to be looking at choosing your running backs. One of the most important things when choosing your running backs is really to look at the team the running back's playing against. I mean, a running back, you have good running backs and you have bad running backs, but a good running back isn't gonna run for 150 yards and get 2 touchdowns against a team which has the best run defense in the league. At the moment, I think the best run defense in the league is actually Denver, and the third best is actually Dallas. So you got Denver and Dallas playing this week against each other. So first of all, I recommend do not pick DeMarco Murray or do not pick Noshawn Marino. They're most likely going to have maybe like 40-50 yards each, and they're going to share it out between the running backs on the teams to try and like switch up the running play, because every running back runs a different style. So they're going to try and start the running games, but I don't think the running games are going to get anywhere in those games. I think that's going to be very passing orientated games. So you got the worst defense in the league is actually Jacksonville Jaguars against the run. Then the Redskins, then the Rams, then Pittsburgh, and then the Giants. Funnily enough, in these you got the Jags and the Rams are actually playing each other. The third worst and the worst run defenses. Both of them haven't really got that great of running backs, to be honest. The only person I may recommend you to pick, I believe, for the Rams is Darrell Richardson. I've got a funny feeling that he could have quite a good game against the Jaguars. Like I said, they're the worst rushing defense team this season. They've given up 165 yards a game on average in the first 4 games with 4 touchdowns. So you're going to look at him probably to get quite a few yards in this game. And then, let's have a look. How do I get this back? All teams. Okay. My recommendation would be to go with LeSean McCoy, definitely, as one of your running backs. He's definitely worth the $3 million. He's playing against the Giants, who are the 5th worst rush defense this season, with 122 yards given up per game on average and 4 touchdowns. So I think LeSean McCoy is one of the best runners in the league. I think this week that he may run for near 100 yards, get a touchdown. So you're looking at about, I think it's about 16 points on fantasy at least. And he could get another touchdown. Could punch him in at the end zone. But like I said, I said in my video before, Michael Vick is a great pick for a quarterback this week. And that's another thing for the Giants. The Giants defense hasn't been very good this season. And I can see a few run-ins by Michael Vick. So definitely LeSean McCoy, though, for the running game. He's a brilliant pick there. I'm actually going to select him right now, get him in my team, and then we'll look at my second running back. There's not very many of the high running backs this week actually playing. I mean, you've got Adrian Peterson's on a bye week, and Bell's on a bye week. If you look at these games, Packers have got quite a good rush defense. The Titans actually have quite a good defense against the run as well. So I'm not picking Jamal Charles this week. I had him last week. New Orleans have not the greatest. I think they're about 22nd in the league, maybe, against the rush. So they could be a good pick, Matt Forte, if you're a Bears fan. San Francisco have an alright defense against the run, but they've actually given up 6 touchdowns, which I think is I don't think a team's given up more. I think there's a couple of teams that have given up 6, but I don't think a team's given up more than 6 touchdowns in a game, rushing touchdowns. So I think my second pick is going to be Arian Foster this week. I don't think he's going to get a huge amount of yards. I think their rush defense is pretty good, but I can see them utilising him down by the end zone. I could see him catching a few balls this week. Saying that, the only other person I recommend before I select him and come off this screen is, let me find him, Darren McFadden Chargers haven't got a great rush defense either. So I mean, Darren McFadden is another one that I recommend, and along with that, Steven Jackson as well. You can't really go wrong against the Jets. Jets aren't having a great season, but he is going to get a lot of the running is going to be split between Steven Jackson and Snelling. Jackson actually, I don't think he's played for a couple of weeks, but I'm pretty sure he's going to play this week coming. So have a look out on NFL.com, or I'll put an update on nearer Sunday, and I'll let you know whether Steven Jackson is going to be playing or not. But if I can go back, I'm going to pick Arian Foster as my second running back. So now you can see how my team looks so far when it goes back to the other page. I've got my 2 running backs, and I've got my quarterback, and I've got 10 million left. So this has been choosing your running back. Hopefully I've been helpful to some people in choosing their teams. If you like the video and you want to see more, click the subscribe button below. I think the next video I'm going to put up is tight end, because I think in fantasy that is your 3rd most important player to spend your money on. Thank you for watching.